Hello, Jai Hind, and good morning again. Welcome back, children. Today we are going to discuss the last topic of this chapter, business services. Okay. So what is there in last topic? Last we completed the principle of insurance. Okay. So principle of insurance is very simple. As you can see that certain principles are there. I would like to revise the principles in simple lines. That utmost good faith is a trust principle. Show the trust to each other. Insurer and the person who is going to take the insurance, both insurer and insured should display the good trust to each other, disclose all the information. Insurable interest is the subject of interest, subject of profit. Without any profit, the insurance cannot take place. Okay. Indemnity is a simple not making for profit. Principle of insurance saying that the insurance is not making for the profit. Insurance is bringing you back in the position where you are before the loss. Okay. Proximate cause is that insurance is saying that you will get the compensation, only the mentioned cause will be there. Mentioned cause means if you take the fire insurance and your goods destroyed by on the way of transportation, then you will not get any compensation. But your goods will destroy, damaged because of fire, and you have taken the fire insurance, then the amount will be transferred to you. Subrogation principle is saying that transfer of ownership. Once insurance company paid your compensation, right of the product will be transferred to insurance company. Contribution principle, in that we had solved one numerical also, so go and watch in the previous video. This principle is saying that if a particular product is insured more than one insurance company, so whatever the loss is there, that loss will be contributed in all the insurance companies as per their insurance amount. Like suppose, in a very simple term I am explaining you, I had taken insurance from company A 3 lakh rupees and from company B 6 lakh rupees. 3 lakh, 6 lakh. What is the ratio? 3:6, 1:2. So if I have the loss of 30,000, if I have the loss of 30,000, 10,000 will be paid by company A and 20,000 will be paid by company B. And how that? For that you go and watch our previous video for how to solve the numerical in the case of contribution principle of insurance. Willingness principle is saying simple. You don't need to be very careless. Once you insured the goods, you're not taking care of your goods. You're not having a proper arrangement for safety of the goods. And when it's so, then insurance company will not give the amount to you. Insurance company is saying that if you insured a particular goods, then also this is your duty that you have to take care of goods. You have to take all the steps by which goods can be secured. Okay. So now this one, a famous line you are heard that जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी. One ad I'm telling you, and you tell me this is the ad of which company, which organization. आज वो हमारे बीच नहीं है, लेकिन की कमी महसूस नहीं होती, क्योंकि उन्होंने अपने जीते जी ही हम लोगों के लिए बहुत कुछ कर दिया था. Type of this ad. It is the ad of LIC, where the tagline comes, जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी. So life insurance is what? But a life insurance is actually assuring your life that if something has happened with you, then after that mishappening, a particular assured sum amount will be given to your representative. And when something is not happened to you, so on the time, after the time of maturity, you will get the amount. Like suppose Mr. Ram is a person. So Mr. Ram take an insurance in 2017. LIC, life insurance. LIC is not the only company of life insurance, but LIC is a very famous and government organization. That's why LIC is there. Okay. Other SBI life insurance, every life insurance, Reliance life insurance, so many life insurance companies are now running in the market. Out of the best, LIC. So 2017 LIC is there. Getting my point? 2017 LIC is there. Ab bacha, suppose the person take the insurance for 10 years to 2027 is the maturity date. Ab bacha, in this time of period, if the person get an accident, person died, anything happened, so who will receive the payment? The nominee, the representative of this person will receive the LIC amount as per terms and condition. The person can be wife, son, daughter, mother, sister, to whom the person had make a nominee. And if something is not happened with this person, so in the year 2027, when the insurance matured on which date, so on that day this person himself or herself will receive the total amount of contract. So this is what life insurance. Okay. So a life insurance policy was introduced as a protection against the uncertainty of the life. Uncertainty of the life. Uncertainty matlab batao simple, uncertain. Life is uncertain. Future is uncertain. Anything can be happen to you. You are very fit and healthy. A person is fit and healthy. But this person is saying that nothing can be happen to me. But person died in a road accident. Okay. So this type of insurance will be considered as a life insurance. Now, life insurance also having a different type of policy. What can be for that? Just a minute, a break. The first type of life insurance policy is whole life policy. Ab whole life is goal life. Whole life is a goal life because the amount of this life policy, life insurance will be paid only when the person will die. And who will receive? The person nominees, the person beneficiaries will only receive the amount. Like Mr. Ram take a whole life policy. Mr. Ram take the whole life policy. Mr. Ram will not get the amount of this insurance. Mr. Ram representative will get the amount after the death. Generally, you're doing a term insurance. One Akshay Kumar ad is coming with the policybazaar.com. जिंदगी के साथ कुछ भी हो सकता है. आज ही ले term insurance. 6,000 में 1 crore rupees. तो 6,000 में 1 crore rupees पागल थोड़ी ना है वो लोग. They are taking 6,000 rupees from the yearly from you, and who want to die to take the amount? So it is a business of the term insurance policy, and whole life policy is what, bacha? Whole life policy amount will be returned only in the case of death, not in other case. Endowment life assurance policy. Ab dekho, this is the word assurance. Assurance means they are assuring you that you will get it your amount. And how? If the maturity date or death, whichever is earlier, like if you insured your life for the 20 years, so 20 years will be your maturity date. कहता है जी कि या तो 20 years हो जाए या तो उससे पहले आप जब डेथ कर जाओ. So your amount will be given to you on particular age, particular maturity date, or his death, whichever is earlier. This sum is payable on the time of death. The sum is payable to his legal nominee named there in case of death of the assured. And this is the very famous policy. Generally in the life insurance policy, many persons are taking the endowment life insurance policy, but nowadays term insurance is also very famous. So endowment life insurance policy कहती है भाई आपके पैसे डूबेंगे नहीं. If you alive, then you will take it on maturity. अगर आप चले गए तो your nominee will take it. Okay? Joint life policy. अब दिस पॉलिसी इज टेकन बाय 2 or more पर्सन. अब देखो नेम ही है इसका बच्चा ज्वाइंट. ज्वाइंट के बहुत सारे नेम होते हैं. ज्वाइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी. ज्वाइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी इज व्हाट बच्चा? व्हेन 2 or more than 2 persons are taking policy together, that is considered as a joint life policy. And the premium is also paid jointly in installment or lump sum. Okay, like 5,000 per month, at a time 5 lakh rupees. The assured sum of policy money is payable upon the death of any one person on other survivor. ठीक है जी? So death of one person, the joint life policy amount will be given to you. Generally in the partnership, joint life policy is very famous, where the partners are taking the joint life policy. So joint life policy is what? That 2 or more than 2 persons are taking this particular policy, where they are taking this life policy jointly. Okay, this life policy jointly, and anyone death will give the amount of joint life policy. One is annuity policy. ठीक है? अच्छा, this is what? Under this policy, the assured sum of policy money payable after in a month, quarterly, half yearly, or annual installment. So sometime in LIC, in other companies also, this type of policy will be there, that you take the policy for 15 years, but after 3 years you will get it some amounts. Then again after 3 years you will get it some amount. Then again after 3 years you will get it some amount. It means after a fixed period of time you will get it some amount from the insurance company, but your life will be insured till 15 years. That is what? Annuity policy. So whole life is equal to term. You will get the money, your representative will get the money only after your death. And if you are alive, you will not get it, not your representative. Endowment life insurance policy is saying जिंदगी के साथ भी, जिंदगी के देखो, this is actual the meaning of जिंदगी के साथ भी and जिंदगी के बाद भी. Endowment life जिंदगी के साथ भी मतलब if you alive then you will take it. जिंदगी के बाद भी. If you will not there, then your nominee will take it. ठीक? जिंदगी के साथ भी, जिंदगी के बाद भी. Joint life policy, when 2 or more than person jointly come together and take a particular policy and pay the premium jointly, that is considered joint life policy. And anyone death will give the money payable to the remain person. ठीक है? ABC are 3 partners. ABC all 3 take joint policy. On the death of B, A and C will take the joint life policy amount. Annuity policy. In this particular policy, after a fixed period of time, you will get it some amount in the form of installment for the amount what you had taken as a insurance. Okay. अच्छा जी. After that बच्चा एक आया है चिल्ड्रन एंडोमेंट पॉलिसी. दैट इज ऑल्सो देयर टू मीट द एक्सपेंसेस, एजुकेशन और मैरिज. यू टेक अ पर्टिकुलर पॉलिसी दैट when I'm going, my child will be going for the higher study, then the amount will be given by LIC companies. For that you have to pay the installment. You fix a particular age of children at 20, 21. You can fix for your daughter's marriage that okay, till the 21 years I will pay the premium, and after 20 till on the time of 21 years my daughter will get the amount for marriage. This is what, bacha, this is the life insurance. Now come to the general insurance, which is not for the life, it is for the goods. Fire insurance, very simple. Fire insurance, very simple, that when goods are insured from the fire insurance, so if any damage because of fire, will be give the compensation to you. Okay, but always remember, if we take the fire insurance and goods is damaged because of any other reason, the insurance company will not make the payment. Generally, fire insurance is for 1 year. Generally, insurance is for 1 year. Okay? And after that, you can renew that time to time. The premium can be paid either in lump sum, one time, or installment for the fire insurance. Next one is marine insurance. A marine insurance is what, bacha? Marine insurance is basically when your goods are just let me when your goods are transferred from ship, when your goods are transferred from ship from one place to other place, and if any particular damage during this particular transportation, so insurance company will pay. So what damage can be? अच्छा, marine insurance you come to ना, आप तो देखो, आप तो समझ गए होगे, ये देखो इतना अच्छा ship बना दिया मैंने. So marine insurance is all about when the goods are transferred from one place to other place by utilizing the ships, that will be considered as marine insurance. Okay, अच्छा, what type of damage can be? It can be the attack by enemies, fire, capture by pirates, ये तो सुना ही होगा जी, and action of the captains and crew of the ship. Any reason your goods destroy, any reason your goods damage on the ship, that will be considered as a marine insurance. Okay, so marine insurance also having a type, hull, cargo and freight. Okay, so what are this? We will understand this also. So marine insurance having a tip. First, ship or hull insurance. Since the ship is exposed to many dangers at sea, the insurance policy is identifying the insured losses caused by damage to the ship. ठीक है भाई? So whole ship is insured. Whole ship is insured. It means anything has happened anything has happened to your goods. When goods is available on the ship, the insurance company will pay. Cargo insurance. Cargo insurance is transported by ship is subject to many risks. This may be at port. अब देखो, ये तो सिर्फ शिप पे था, ये तो केवल कहाँ था बच्चा? शिप पे. कार्गो इंश्योरेंस कहाँ है? पोर्ट. रिस्क ऑफ थेफ्ट, loss of goods or voyage, etc. Theft insurance policy can be insured to cover against such risk to cargo. Okay, so that is actually it is a broader concept. Cargo is that, like suppose we are not, you had seen the movie, that deck is there. If you if you had seen a particular game is there, PUBG, so there also some containers are there, cargo. So if you kept your goods on the port, on the deck, and any losses are there because of theft, because of damage, anything is there, that will be considered under the cargo insurance. Freight insurance is what? That when your cargo does not reach to destination on time, so whatever the freight charges are there, that will be bear by the insurance company. And freight insurance is reimbursing the loss of freight to the shipping company, the insured. Okay, so it is a very simple, like suppose your destination is on 15th and goods reached on 17th, you can claim for the freight insurance. So ship insurance, anything has happened on the ship, that will be covered. Cargo insurance means anything happened with the cargo, risk of theft, loss, goods, damage, anything, that will be considered as a cargo insurance. And freight insurance, if goods is not reached on time, so anything is happened because any loss is happened because of that, so it will be bear by the freight insurance company. So now differences between the life insurance, fire insurance and marine insurance, and that is the last topic for this particular chapter. Okay, so understand each and every differences बच्चा. देखो जी, life insurance matter is what बच्चा, human life, and fire insurance matter is physical property or the assets, but marine insurance is ship, cargo or freight. Okay, so life insurance main thing is human life. Fire insurance, it can be any physical property, any assets, your house, your car, anything. But marine insurance is all about the ship, cargo and freight. Element is what? It is the element of protection and investment both. Protection means that you are saving the money through LIC, that is your investment. Protection of human life. Fire insurance is only for protection and marine insurance is only for protection. It is not for the investment. Why it is not for investment? Like suppose if I paid a particular fire insurance amount, and if any losses is not occurred during the year, so fire insurance will not return the money to me. Similarly, marine insurance, if our goods is transferred from one place to other place by utilizing the ship and nothing damaged, so marine insurance will not return the insurance amount to us. So it is only for protection, not for investment. But life insurance, if we invest the money, if any uncertainty has happened with the life, then they will return the amount. And if nothing has happened, so after completing the time on maturity date, they will return the amount what we had invested as a investment. तो अच्छा इसमें दोनों पे हो रहा है, कॉस्ट पे भी रिटर्न करेंगे प्रोटेक्शन के लिए, and if nothing is happened then also they will return. But in fire and marine insurance, if nothing has happened, they will not return to us. Insurable interest. देखो जी, insurable interest must be present at the time of affecting the policy, but need not to be necessary at the time when the claim fails due. Insurable interest of the subject matter must be present both at the time of affecting policy as well as when the claim fails due. कहने का मतलब बहुत सिंपल सा बात समझो, मैंने इंश्योरेंस लिया जी फॉर 20 years. तो बच्चा 20 years in insurance we purchase, on that time it is there. If any uncertainty is happened with our life, then I will get it the money. So it is on the time of taking the insurance policy. But if anything is not happened with my life, then also they will return the amount to you. But in marine and fire insurance, if anything is not happened on the time of demanding the money, demanding the insurance money, like suppose I paid the fire insurance on 1st April 2017. After 1 year, on 31st March 2018, I am demanding back my insurance money. So they will not give it, because till this particular date the claim is not there. Claim for fire insurance is not there. So when no claim for fire insurance, no damage because of fire, they will not give it the money. Life insurance policies are generally for a long term. It is generally for 5 to 30 years, 2 years, 3 years. But fire insurance and marine insurance is generally for a particular 1 year. And marine insurance till the product is not delivered, marine insurance is there. So life insurance is the longest one. Life insurance is for the long time. It is generally for 5 to 30 years. Just a minute. And fire insurance is for the time of 1 year generally, and marine insurance is till the goods delivered. Okay. Next one is, देखो, life insurance is not based on the principle of indemnity. Life insurance is not in the principle of indemnity. It is not making for profit. The sum assured is paid either on the happening of certain event or maturity of the policy. Both. This is not main purpose is creating the profit. But fire insurance contract is a indemnity principle. The insurance can claim only the actual amount of loss from the insurers. The loss due to the fire indemnified subject to the maximum limit of the policy. And marine insurance is a contract of indemnity. The insured can claim the market value of the ship and the cost of goods destroyed at sea, and the loss will be identified. Meaning of what, बच्चा? देखो इन दोनों का मीनिंग क्या है, बहुत सिंपल सी बात समझना. When I purchase the goods, the cost of the goods is 20 rupees. समझना ध्यान से. When I purchase the goods, the cost of goods is 20 rupees. But when my goods destroyed because of fire, because of any damage on ship, I will take the market value, and market value is 24. So I will claim for the market value. The market value of this particular goods is 24, and I will have an extra claim of 4 rupees. So that is what the principle of indemnity. They contend the more amount market value. They claim the market value on the time of claiming. Acha, here the loss cannot be measured because you cannot measure the life of anyone. But in this picture, loss can be measured because it is a physical damage which can be having some market value, cost value. So you can measure that how much losses are there, but the life of anyone is priceless. No one can fix the price of anyone's life. That's why loss of life cannot be measured. Life insurance policy have a surrender value, a paid up value. Fire insurance does not have any surrender value or paid up value, and same with the marine insurance also. Now, sir, what is the meaning of surrender value? Suppose I take the life insurance policy for 30 years, and after 3 years, I am not in the position to continue. So I will surrender my policy and I will get it some value. But this feature is not present in fire insurance and marine. Once insurance done, it will be not returned back. ठीक है, एक बार फंस गए फिर दोबारा नहीं. So fire insurance does not have any surrender value, means once you purchase the fire insurance, this will be not returned back to you. But once you take the life insurance, after cutting some charges, the money can be returned to you. One can insure for any amount in life insurance. Generally the fire insurance and marine insurance is subject matter to the price of the goods what we are going to insure. Like if I have the goods of 40,000, so I cannot insure my goods for 40 crore. I will insure my goods near about 40,000 only. फायर एंड मरीन. तो फायर एंड मरीन क्या कहता है भाई कि जो भी इंश्योरेंस की अमाउंट होगी दैट्स टोटली डिपेंड ऑन द अमाउंट ऑफ द गुड्स. बट लाइफ इंश्योरेंस के चक्कर में बच्चा ये सब चीजें नहीं है. Your life is priceless. You can fix any amount of life insurance for your life. आप 15 करोड़ का ले लीजिए लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, आप 10 करोड़ का लाइफ इंश्योरेंस ले लीजिए, that's totally depend on you. ठीक है. Contingency, this is an element of certainty. This is the element of certainty. Why? देखो दोनों में से कोई चीज तो सर्टेन है ही. या तो your policy will mature on a particular date, or you will die. दोनों में से कोई एक चीज तो होनी है. या तो आपकी डेथ हो जाएगी या आप जिंदा रहोगे और वो पर्टिकुलर टाइम पूरा कर लोगे मैच्योरिटी का. तो इन बोथ केसेस you will get it the amount. In both cases you will get it the amount. But in fire insurance and marine insurance, it is not certain. It is not certain. It can be happen, it cannot be happen. जरूरी नहीं है कि आग लगेगी ही लगेगी. आग लग भी सकती है और नहीं भी लग सकती है. जरूरी नहीं है कि शिप पे कोई लॉस होगा ही होगा. It can be, it cannot be. So always remember that the element of certainty is there in the life insurance. Either maturity, either death. Fix it. But fire insurance and marine insurance is not having any certainty. So till bacha, you go and watch this video one more time to clear all the differences between life insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance, type of marine insurance, type of life insurance, all that. So bacha, in this particular topic, one last topic is there in your syllabus, in your book it will be present, that is communication services, poster and all that. So it is deleted from your syllabus, so not need to study, not need to prepare this. So you have to prepare till only insurance. Okay. So we will have some question answer discussion round tomorrow. We have some question answer discussion round tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.